Come along, boys. It's getting rather chilly. The sooner we get back to the station wagon, the better. Let's put forward, Ronnie. Come on. Oh, wait, look. Crinus comatis, I think. Anyhow, it's a mushroom of some sort.
I'm cold.
Oh, why, of course you are, Ronnie. So are we all. Well, let's get back to the station wagon and get warmed up. Would you like me to give you a lift?
No, sir, I'm okay.
Oh, good man, good man. Well, once we're on the road home, things will look a bit more cheerful.
Hi, George. Coffee?
Thanks. It's like an icebox out there. You got a weather forecast?
Well, it seems we've got the mother and father of all cold fronts headed straight for us. Snow inside 36 hours.
Certainly feels like it. Thanks, Charlie.
You know, it's a good thing we haven't got anybody back in the bush. I mean, anybody who wouldn't be expecting this.
Pete and Chubb went up to spend the night with old McLeod, but they'll be all right.
Oh, sure.
It's his 105th birthday.
Is he really that old?
That's what he says. Could be right within 30 years or so, one way or the other. They've made him a pair of snowshoes.
Well, I guess he'll be glad of those before long.
Wind's a little sharp.
Sure is. You darn nearly shave with it.
Anyone back in the bush?
Shouldn't be, except Pete and Chubb. Nobody checked with me.
Tomorrow I think I'll go lay out my fur path, okay?
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh, what's a fur path?
Oh, the trail a trapper sets his trap line on.
Oh, you're welcome. Do you know the temperature dropped 20 degrees since noon today?
Well, it's going to drop a little more before dark.
Here. Yeah. Boy, that's a cold breeze.
Are you kidding?
Well, I wouldn't like to have to sleep outside tonight just to prove it.
Here, thanks.
Oh, I bet you old McLeod's stove's red hot.
Let's go and find out.
Well, we made it. Top marks for navigation, eh? Come along, Ronnie. Once you're inside, out of the wind, everything will look all right. We should have brought warmer clothes, of course, but who could have thought it would turn so chilly after such a bright morning? Hop in, Ronnie. Once we get the engine started, it'll warm up very quickly.
Chubb, do you hear anything?
No?
Oh, anyhow, couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been what?
I thought I heard a car starting, way back there someplace.
Be crazy enough to bring a car this far in around this time of year.
Nobody, I guess. Well, let's go. Let's get to that red-hot stove before dark. It's gonna be a cold night.
Come in.
Hi, Mr. McLeod.
Wasn't expecting company.
Oh, we just came up to wish you many happy returns.
What?
Happy birthday.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, we brought you this little birthday present. We made these at the fort.
Well, I haven't used these things since I was a kid. They might be a mite out of practice.
Well, it won't take very long. Can't be any more than 80 or 90 years ago.
Yeah, summer's about then. See, you fellas planning to spend the night?
Well, if it's all right with you, it's going to be a darn cold night for traveling.
Well, generally I don't take too much human-type company, but it just so happens that I got something pretty special cooking in the pot. So why don't you fellas just toss your bedrolls over there?
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'm not very good with these things.
Can't you fix it, sir?
I'm afraid not. I don't suppose either of you... no. Well, it can't be that cold.
Well, I guess we better just walk on and get someplace. Ronnie's too tired. And besides, we don't want to get lost, do we? No, I guess we don't.
We'll press on. There's a place called Indian River just a little to the south of here. I saw it on the road map just before we left this morning. We should find it quite easily. Bill, you get some water and we'll all have some tea. Wonderful how much better things look after a nice cup of tea. Now we'll get the fire going. There we are. Pity we had no more sandwiches, but you know, some of the most successful men went hungry at some time or other in their lives. There we are. Can you name some? Seems to me we discussed this in class not too long ago. Well, where is Bill with that water? Here we are. Blended. Well done. Now then.
I think the stove's gone out, sir.
No, it's just hard to see the flame. Oh, why, so it has. Empty. You really can never tell about these things, can you?
Couldn't we start a fire, sir?
Of course. Well, never mind. We'll have a splendid supper when we get to Indian River. It can't be far. At least it doesn't look far on the map. We'll pick up this stuff, boys. Come along. Ronnie, wake up, my boy. We're pushing on. There's nothing to eat, I'm afraid, but you know what Napoleon said. An army marches on his stomach. You know what happened to him. Stay close together, boys. We don't want to get separated, do we?
Shutting up shop already?
Nearly 11 o'clock.
So what? You don't start work till 8 in the morning? I just had a call from a lady called Norton. She's mislaid her husband.
I haven't got him.
Seems they run a little private school. Early this morning, he went off with a few of the kids and on a nature ramble, whatever that is.
It's generally an exercise in which a number of unhappy children are dragged through the bush by an enthusiastic amateur botanist and given the wrong Latin names for any flora or fauna they happen to come across. They usually wear the wrong kind of clothes and take no proper emergency equipment. Now and again, I have to go in and pull them out. What'd she call you for?
Well, he hasn't got home yet. He said something about Indian River before he left this morning, and she thought he might have intended to come here, but she didn't know for sure.
Isn't that a little vague?
That's what I told her. Just for the record, he didn't check with you, did he?
No.
I didn't think so. Anyhow, I told her to contact her local police if she was worried. They'll take it up in the prescribed manner.
Good. Can I get some sleep now?
Sure.
Not that I'm in any hurry, mind you. I don't have to be on duty till 8 o'clock in the morning. What's it like outside?
Well, I wouldn't want to be on a nature ramble. I'll see you in the morning.
Sure.
We'd better let the others catch up. Come along, boys. Don't lag behind. Let's keep up a good pace, shall we? The sooner we get to Indian River, the better. Ronnie's feeling the cold.
Well, I guess we're going in the right direction.
Well, of course we are.
But we don't have a compass. What time is it now, sir?
Oh. Well, it must be getting on. I seem to have forgotten to wind it, what with one thing and another. But everything's going to be all right, so let's press on. Come along, Ronnie.
I can't make it. Come on. We've got to. We must have been walking for hours. I just can't make it. Well, maybe he's right. Maybe it isn't far now. Come on, Bert.
Bill? Bert? Come along, boys. Must keep moving.
Bert, can you make it? Bert, you all right? Bert! Bert, you okay? Mr. Norton! Mr. Norton!
They're all right. Just fooling around. Why don't they keep up with us? I told them to, didn't I? Well, must keep moving. Don't feel the cold so much that way.
You fellas want some more coffee before you leave?
No, thanks, Mr. McLeod. It'll take us all the time we've got to get to Indian River before nightfall.
Just as you wish. But if I break my leg on one of these gall darn things, you're going to have to come up here and look after me. Bones take a long time to heal when you're over 100, you know.
Well, I guess you'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, thanks anyway.
So long, Mr. McLeod. Be seeing you.
Yeah.
So long.
Right now, be careful, you
Come on,
fellas.
Chopper. Chopper. Come on. Come on. Hey, Chop. Look.
They must be crazy.
I bet they're darn cold anyhow. Come on. You look a bit lost. Can we help?
Oh. Perhaps you could help Ronnie. He's very tired and feeling the cold rather badly. I must press on to Indian River. I promised them all a splendid supper.
Indian River?
Yes. It can't be far now.
Only about 20 miles. You're taking the long way round.
Am I?
Sure. You're heading north.
Oh.
Where did you leave the station wagon?
It's on a trail back there. We left the highway at Pine Forks.
Yeah, but how far back there?
Well, we started walking soon after dark. It was the only way to keep warm, so we must have covered some distance.
In a circle?
Well, there seemed plenty of time, but my watch had...
It had stopped.
How did you know?
I just guessed. And the other two boys, where are they?
Well, they were right behind us.
I can't see them, can you?
No.
And I can't hear them, and neither can Topper.
I kept telling them not to lag behind.
When did you last see them?
Well, I seem to have... I've lost my sense of time.
You seem to have lost a great deal more than that.
Well, one of us could backtrack with Topper.
Yeah. I'll do that, Chow. You get these to the shack, and get some good fire going, and put some food into them, okay?
Right. Hey, Pete. Here.
Okay, thanks. Come on, Topper. Come on, let's go. It's getting cold.
What went wrong with the station wagon?
It wouldn't start.
I guess you just didn't think of having it checked over before you took it into the bush with 3 kids?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. You know, it's a good idea to take plenty of warm clothes when you come into the bush.
I know that, but yesterday was such a bright morning. quite like Indian summer, really. How could one expect it to change so quickly?
Well, it did, didn't it? Pete's taken a long time. How long was it since you last saw those kids?
I told you I can't remember distinctly. Well, I was very tired. We were all very tired. But it can't have been long. Not more than a few minutes. I stopped and told them to keep up with us. That's right, isn't it, Ronnie? It was only a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
That little guy's pretty sick. He's gonna need help before morning.
I know that. How far is it to Indian River?
Around 20 miles.
I think I can manage that.
Not a chance. You'd get lost. Be dark long before you got there.
I must try.
Forget it. As soon as Pete gets back, one of us will go. If he's not too long.
And if he is too long?
Well, he shouldn't be, should he? You said the others weren't very far behind you?
Yes, that's what I said.
I better get some more firewood. We're gonna need it.
It was really quite a long time ago, wasn't it, Ronnie?
Yes, sir.
You go to sleep, my boy. Everything's going to be all right.
Do you guys like it here, or do you want to come home?
Well, I guess it's about time we broke it up. But Bert's busted his ankle. I'm sorry. I just can't walk.
I bet you've never had a ride on a travois.
On a what?
A travois. Indians use it for hauling baggage. Won't take long to make. If I've got enough whipcord. All we need is a couple of long, straight poles. Do you want to change?
Okay.
It's gonna take all the perfumes in Arabia to soften this hand. Hey, who was it who said that?
Some dame or another, I forget.
Oh, come on, we gotta get to the shack before dark. How is he?
I don't know. I don't like the way he's breathing.
A kid like that could get pneumonia quite easily.
That's what I was thinking.
It's gonna be a dark night. Do you think one of us could make it down to Indian River?
No.
Joe Two Rivers could.
Yeah, but we're not Joe Two Rivers.
Hey, where's,
Oh, he checked out about an hour ago while I was getting firewood.
checked out?
I couldn't stop him. By the time I got back, he could have been a couple of miles away. In any direction.
He's gonna get lost.
That could be what he wanted.
I wonder if you could direct me to Indian River. I want to arrange for a splendid meal.
Why you don't tell me all about it, huh?
Where did he go?
Indian River, about 20 miles away.
20 miles? He's been walking all night. You know that?
We know it.
He's a great guy.
He gets top marks for trying if you go to sleep.
Hey, is that George's Land Rover?
Sure sounds like it. You can tell that slippery old clutch anywhere.
Hey, hi, George.
What's this, the night nursery?
Hey, how'd you get here?
Guy called Norton. You know him?
Yeah, where is he?
Sleeping in my bedroom a couple of miles away with a little fire beside him. As warm as any of us right now.
He's gonna be a darn sight warmer tomorrow when I'm finished with him.
Well, don't be too tough on him, George.
He's a great guy.
Come on, son. Time we got you home.
I'm sorry we gave you so much trouble.
No, it's not your fault. You just didn't know.
We sure didn't. How do you get to know about things like that?
Easy. Join the Junior Rangers.
You mean we could do that?
Why not? Listen, why don't you two and Ronnie fix it up with your parents so that you can come down here next vacation?
Greatest! Wow!